Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing some more The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Gimme those Ember Seeds that I'm probably already full on. Yeah, so we've done one dungeon here. Let's head towards the next one. We're gonna start off by going towards our Danmaku tree friend. Wait, young traveler. I'm a wandering prophet, Sakura. I feel it. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. The four spirits are calling you. Make no mistake, the Temple of Seasons is still hidden in this world. If you can find the temple, then pay a visit to the spirits who live there. Surely they can help. Farewell. Alright, but let me talk to my Danmaku tree. The Temple of Seasons, Link. A precious item. It will aid you. Okay, so at this point in Oracle of Ages, we would have been able to enter the Miko tree and go see Ferore. We can't do that yet here, so that's interesting. I guess we'll have to go a little longer without our heart container. You can burn small saplings, just be careful with the flame. Don't worry, I got it. I would have liked that rupee, but oh well, whatever. So, if we head down this way, we have a little beach we can go to. These should be like two new areas, Eastern Coast and... Okay, there's Eastern Suburbs. Yeah, they are two different areas. And what's up with you? I want to get back to all me mates and dig the ship free. But Cap'n said, don't come back till you find me bell. Can't someone take me place? Samasa Desert ahead. Alright, so we got a little pirate ghost skeleton guy like we saw in Ages. Back in the past. In that Sea of No Return. Or wherever it was. No, the Sea of Storms. Speaking of storms, I hear the Song of Storms. And if we go up here, yeah, it's Guru Guru. Go around, go around! If I could just oil it, it would go around more quickly. Well, in Ocarina of Time, when I made it go more quickly, you weren't happy about that. Anyways, what's up this staircase? There's a piece of heart that we can't reach. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Yeah, he's just up here. Anyways, if we head over this way, we've got some moblins to take care of. This area looks interesting.
It's horrible. A temple. Like, fell into Subrosia. What's a temple? Subrosia is a secret place. I must return in secret, without being seen.
I'll get over to you in a second. I haven't been on this screen yet. You just ate my seed and didn't let me burn stuff with it. I don't need to fight that pea hat. Will something happen if I go here? No, not quite. Okay. In that case, let's go follow this girl. Is she gonna appear again? Yep.
I, like, lost or something. I must return in secret, without being seen.
Okay, but what if I ignore you for just a little while longer? Okay, there's nothing here. Just gotta sneak around. Danger, likes. I guess we're not going that way. Okay, stealth successful so far. Okay. Winter Forest and Horon Village. We can read signs while we stealth. Yeah, you're not tricking me with that one. And where has she gone? Well, that looks interesting. Where are we? Whoa, a temple fell into the East Plaza. My, what strange clothes. Where did you find them? Yeah, so, welcome to Hell, also known as Subrosia. The volcanoes have been acting up because of the temple. Subrosian Hot Springs and Subrosian Dance Hall. Ah, what great lava. A lava bath is the best thing after practicing the Subrosian dance. So yeah, we've got a dancing minigame here too. Right on do, left on da. Press A to pose on D, Something good might happen if you're voted best many times. Shh! We're starting. Don't talk. Today, I'll definitely win the prize. I'm gonna master the Subrosian dance and impress Rosa. The Subrosian dance is the traditional dance of Subrosia. The Subrosian dance is a good workout, really. This is Subrosia Dance Hall. Good dancers get a prize. We're about to practice. Would you like to dance with us? Sure. Then join the circle. Need instructions? Sure. Try to copy what I do. On do, step right. On da, step left. On D, hold a pose. Don't mess up or bump into the people near you. Got it? Yeah, I got it. Okay, let's dance. You're pretty good. You're our best dancer today. Here's your prize. You got the boomerang. Use it to stop enemies in their tracks. So we could keep playing this minigame to get various prizes, and if you were doing an unlinked game, you could play this game a ton of times to eventually get a strange flute that would become Dimitri's flute. But because we're playing a linked game, our animal buddy has already been decided, because it's going to be the same buddy we had last time when we were playing Ages, which means it's going to be Ricky. Ricky is the partner you normally have in this game if you just progress through the story without getting any strange flutes, which means buying the one from the shop gets you Moosh as a partner. If you can do the Subrosian dance well, you can get a boomerang. Grab items, hit switches, and stun beasts from far away. Boomerangs are so useful. Yeah, they sure are. Can I get, like, the perfectly synced throw? I'm throwing way too early. Whatever. Anyways, I'm quite busy. There are lots of good ore chunks at the temple in the east. So yeah, we've got plenty of places on our new map here. Subrosia Village. Subrosian volcanoes. So what's going on around the village? If you dig up the ground near here, you can get ore chunks. Some spots produce lots of ore chunks. Ore chunks, you say? Ah, it's an active volcano. Welcome to the Subrosian Smithy. We do the finest work in the land, but we take on only jobs that interest us. The two in back are masters of the trade. I'm just a manager. Okay, can't get over to those other places yet. And this door is locked. And we're right back here. Yeah, we've checked all these screens. So let's head over this way. What's up with you? Having rupees doesn't do you any good. You need ore chunks. Yeah, so ore chunks is the currency of this land of Subrosia. Digging around for ore chunks. Digging all around for ore chunks. Looking all around just for more chunks. Where could they all be? Where could they be? Yeah, digging down for more chunks. That Game Guy 888 song will never get out of my head. I always hear it whenever I hear this song. You can get a lot of good ore chunks around here. I would love to get some ore chunks. I have none right now. I can't seem to dig because I don't have a shovel.
You've finally come. When the temple was buried, I thought perhaps you wouldn't come to see me. This Temple of Seasons is where we four spirits reside.
I've waited a long time for you. Do you like spring? Or summer? Fall, perhaps?
But no, you must love winter. Get the Rod of Seasons and visit us who wait in each of the four corner towers.
So yeah, now we're at the Temple of Seasons. And that tower looks kinda hard to get to. That one's locked. That one looks accessible, but we can't get past this lava river here, so no getting past there. The ore is all in chunks. You got the Rod of Seasons. With the powers of the season spirits, it can change the seasons.
Now bring the Rod of Seasons to us season spirits in the four towers.
Alright, there's only one I can get to right now. We can get into this room, even though I think it only has importance if you play Seasons first. Because that's related to one of those side quests that link the games together. And those linked side quests are different depending on what order you play the games in. Anyways, let's head down here. Our boomerang gets us through here. We should have also been able to use a bomb. So the boomerang doesn't seem to be required yet or anything.
Thank you for coming, child of the crested hand. The spirit of winter has been waiting for you. Din is our dear friend. Now let me bestow the power of the spirit of winter on the rod you hold. When you swing the rod from atop a stump, the seasons shall change. In winter, the waters freeze and the snows pile up. Visit the other three spirits. 2. Please hurry to Din's aid.
The Rod of Seasons has been blessed with a wintry chill. Climb atop a stump to call forth winter. So are you supposed to be Letty White or Chudano? Because you seem more like a Letty White, but you're a fairy, kind of. Kind of. Not really. Well, no, you kind of are. They never explicitly said fairy, but that was definitely a fairy. So, the item was actually the Rod of Seasons. New roads will surely open with its power. I dreamt of woods in the east. There may be an essence there. Link, can you go for me? Sure, I can go instead of having a tree explore the lands. That seems right to me. I don't think the tree would make it very far. Anyways, to get out of this place, we just need to go back the way we came. This is not the way we came. This is the way we came. Have I been over this way? Oh, right, I couldn't get past that hole. Well, that's fine. Let's get out of here. And we're back at Eyeglass Lake? This doesn't seem like Eyeglass Lake, but here's the Woods of Winter, which is what we're heading back to. That's it! You have the Rod of Seasons. If that Rod of Seasons held the powers of the season spirits, you could change the seasons. But I see it has only the power of winter. Swing the rod from atop that stump. Its power will be unleashed. Do you understand? Yep. If the Temple of Seasons has sunk into some land called Subrosia, there must be other entrances to the Subrosian land. You must find them. Perhaps you will even go to the Temple of Seasons again. So we part. Well, I have seen another portal like that back in town, underground, so... you know, there's that. Anyways, let's turn this place to winter. So now we can get across the frozen water. There was a place south I could have looked with likes. Ooh, but Maple is here. And here's a place for Gasha seeds. Ouch! Watch where you're going. You just hit Maple, the Great Witch Syrup's apprentice. Oh my. That's one of those Lan eggs that are all the rage with girls now. It's just what I'm looking for. You're a boy, you don't need it. I'll give you my doll for it. You traded the Lan egg for a ghastly doll. Looking at it gives you chills. This makes up for your bumping into me. See ya! See ya, Marissa. Anyways, here's where those likes were. They can't eat our shield, though, because I believe we don't have one. According to my notes, we should have been able to buy one in the shop before even starting the first dungeon, but the shield just wasn't there. So that's an interesting predicament. I guess we'll get that shield at some other time. Anyways, we have multiple ways to go here. Levers! Moblins. Okay. I think that's the way we're supposed to go, but then what's the other way? I don't know what way is what. Well, here's a great fairy. So I'll take those heals. No, this is totally the way we're supposed to go. Alright, well, we can definitely blow up this wall. We can also get a little sneak peek at the dungeon entrance, but we can't get there from here. Is there anything of note in here? There's a treasure chest. Hello, fairy. You got 30 rupees. That's nice. Yeah, it is. Oh no! The like has respawned. They're gonna steal my non-existent shield. Sunken Falls. Headwaters in Sunken City. Sunken City, huh? Well, this water's too deep for us, so we're not going there right now. That's a one-way path anyways. And over this way... Santa, welcome! Santa? Alright, let's go be Santa, I guess. Let's bring Christmas here. We will make it winter, and we will use the snow to get on top of this girl's house and go in her chimney.
Ah! You startled me! Winter sets in all of a sudden, then down my chimney comes... You're not Santa! You don't scare me! Now take this shovel and clear the snow from my walkway. Keep the shovel when you're done.
You got the shovel. Now start digging.
Can you shovel my walkway?
Sure, I can do that. I'll gladly take a shovel. And hey, Maple. How's it going? Care to drop something good? Okay, you didn't drop what I was hoping for.
You again? Thanks to you, everything in my bag flew out. You must be brave to hit Maple like this. I'll just take your stuff too. Here goes.
I can't reach that bomb.
Ha! Ha ha! Now you're sorry. I have more stuff than before.
Do you?
See ya!
Do you have more stuff than before? I don't know about that. But we can make our way down these stairs. Will this guy be good or bad? I thank you for paying to fix my door. Well, you can't win them all. Gotta make our way through this forest, and there appears to be a piece of heart over there, but we can't reach it. Now you might be thinking, hey, let's just freeze the world and then go across the ice. But it's not that simple. So yeah, we can't get that piece of heart yet. But in the snow here, we can shovel. So let's get our shovel out and make it to where we couldn't go before. And what do we have here? You got mystery seeds. What they do is a mystery. Try them on many things. Open your seed satchel to use them. I can't interact with this statue without taking the mystery seeds out. Thought there might be a dialogue saying like, oh, what a mysterious statue or something like that. Anyways, do not forget to give me mystery seeds. There's some mushrooms we can't get past. They're stone, and these are actual stones. We might be able to get into that cave if we turn this place to winter. But that gets rid of those vines. Alright, a great fairy. That just isn't gonna help us because we're full health already. So I see that chest over there. We can't get over there yet. And over this way is the entrance to our dungeon. So let's head on in. Level 2, Snake's Remains. Wait, what happened to Snake? 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 Snake! What did you just say? Well, you said something to me. Why was there dialogue? I wasn't expecting it, so I accidentally mashed through it. Can we get that again? This torch needs lighting. I didn't know it had dialogue for that. We're gonna have to light it again, because I want to go over here first. That's right, I don't have a feather. That's a shame. You got 5 rupees. That's not very much, but I'll take what I can get. And this looks like a defeat all enemies room, and it is. So we can get our small key. And then we can head back and light those torches again. Never mind, they stayed lit. What is going on here? These torches are shooting at us. We have a couple ways to go. Let's go this way first. And push these blocks in order. You might have to defeat all the enemies before you're able to do that. But we found the compass. So it looks like there's 6 treasure chests left, assuming that this is a 1-floor dungeon. Alright, so what's up this way? Well, there is an arrow telling us where to go. So we're probably gonna want to check that out. I guess we'll do that now. And it's a bunch of money! The value of these rupees are slightly random. I think there's like 4 possibilities of what each one of these could be. But that gives us a lot of money. But it looks like this is the end of the road. Okay, so just a bonus money room. Fine by me. Let's defeat everyone again, and then push these blocks into place to make the pattern again, and we can move on. And now we have some really big blade traps and a small key. Ow. You didn't move as fast as I thought you would. Whatever, you can keep that rupee, I guess. No, I'm taking it. Okay, so we need bombs to get through here. I figured there would be some in that bush. We've got a staircase we can go down. Where does this passage lead? We don't have a map yet, and I don't know if that's a mistake. I don't know if I'm supposed to have it already. Anyways, we had a thwomp back here. Now we've got thwimps. You don't see thwimps very often, but they're a good classic Super Mario World enemy. And we can't go any further here. Actually, where on the map were we? Okay, good to know. We'll just make our way back through the passage. And we'll check out that locked door we passed. I like to save the locked doors for later, just because typically the locked doors lead to later stuff in the dungeon. Like, the unlocked stuff leads to the keys, and then the locked stuff leads to important stuff like the dungeon item, or the boss key, or the boss door. Is typically how that works. Anyways, what's up here? I'll just shove you into a pit, and I'll shove you into a pit. There's a chest there I can't get yet. And I can defeat these guys with my bombs, which I did in one go. I'll even get them back thanks to my boomerang. Although honestly, I probably would have got them back from the bushes anyways. You got the power bracelet. Hold the button and press the D-pad to lift heavy objects. Yeah, those plants are specifically meant to give you bombs. But now that we have the power bracelet, we can pick up this pot and get to that chest once these guys stop bothering us. And it's a dungeon map. Okay. So, I do see a little corner that we never went to. That's interesting. Were there any places in the dungeon where we needed this ability that I'm forgetting? I know there's the spot through the tunnel. But, like, I can't remember if there were any other times we needed to pick up a pot or something. Oh, we just never went down here. Well, we wouldn't have been able to get through here anyways. I need to actually hold the B button here to use our power bracelet. Stop flying away from me, Keese. Get out of here. And this exits the dungeon, and we have a little shortcut to this section of the dungeon now since we can lift those rocks. You got a Gasha seed planted in a patch of soft soil. And we can get back in the dungeon through a different entrance here. So now we're over here. It's worth noting that the money room we were in before, it was in that gap in the dungeon just to the northeast of us. So it wasn't even on the map. Greetings, here's a deal. 10 bombs for 30 rupees, okay? How many bombs do I have? No thanks, then be gone. Yeah, I'm maxed out on bombs. You're not scamming me with that, but... there's a reason that they've got a guy here selling you bombs. And that's because this upcoming room is timed. I don't know what way we have to go. So I guarantee you we've already failed. Let's just look at this place so we know what to do. Yeah, the chest disappears if you take too long. Alright, let's see if we can get through with 7 bombs. Yep, easy. You got to the chest before it disappeared. You found a small key. You know, I might take you up on your offer now, even though I don't really need the bombs now. But, like, I've got a lot of money, and you're not charging very much for these bombs. So there we go. Now, back in this direction. Get away from me, Keese. Can I get some hearts here? I got a fairy. That's way better than just a few hearts. Okay, yeah, and the rest of the dungeon is through the staircase over here. Got a little heal as I went into the staircase. I'll take that. I'll take this rupee as well. And here we are. We'll make sure not to miss this chest with 10 rupees. And we could go back this way, but let's not do that. So now there's cracked floors, which could be a little dangerous. These bats are a little more dangerous, though. Get them out of here. We have 2 keys, so we're good here for now to keep going. And it's mid-boss time. Facade, you're back from Link's Awakening. I just gotta throw bombs at your face. That is your weak point, although, to be fair, I think most people would be weak to that. And there we go, Facade defeated, and we've got a little teleport back to the start of the dungeon. So yeah, shortcut has been unlocked. We have 1 more chest to get. And we know that it's just east of here. I do want to blow this up real quick. Nice, it gave me bombs. And money. I'll take those. I should be fully stocked again. And I'll go through here since I have the key. And you know what? Since we have a boomerang, we can do this little trick to get fairies, to defeat them and get a fairy to pop out. So that's cool. Okay, defeating all these guys does nothing, because the treasure chest is just up there. Well, we've had plenty of opportunities to go south. So I guess we'll try that. It looks like this will easily just take us where we want to go. Nah, that platform didn't go over as far as I thought it would. Yeah, I wasn't going for that. You crazy. And there's our boss key. So there we go, all the treasure chests. Now what is this way? It's one of those turnstiles. So we want to get down. Which should mean that we just loop to the right, but we haven't been in the room to the left here yet. So I want to check that out. What do you know? It is some Pole's voice that are weak to our bombs. There we go, that opens the door to the right, but we already know that we don't want to go that way, because that just goes to the turnstile. Honestly, let's actually go this way, because it's easier to make this loop than the other loop. I'll also take my fairy there. Now we can head down and use our mystery seeds. When the mouth opens, attack from within. Then superhuman strength will prevail. Interesting. Alright, nothing over there. No pots on the northwest corner. I didn't see a fairy, but there might have been a fairy somewhere in there, and I just might have instantly collected it as it spawned. Anyways, let's start with bombs here into this boss fight, because Dodongo dislikes smoke. Yeah, we have another Zelda 1 boss here, but he's changed up a bit. Feed him the bomb, then pick him up, and throw him on the spikes. And I guess we don't need our sword for this fight. Don't let him ram into ya. Alright, come on, Dodongo. And just like that, he's done. Give me my heart container, and give me my sword back. So yeah, these all spawn bombs, because you need the bombs for the boss. And now we can go get our essence. The Phantom Hourglass, but not really. You got the Gift of Time, an essence of nature. Seeds sprout as seasons change with the Gift of Time. I feel like a lot of the essences were weirdly chosen. Like, some of the essences of time sounded like nature, and this one definitely sounds like time when it's supposed to be nature. Oh well. Thank you, Link. I, too, received part of the Gift of Time. I just dreamt of Spool Swamp out west. Something is afoot there. But I can see no more. Okay. Interesting. According to my notes... Oh, hi, Maple. Maple Crisame. Wow, that sucks.
Ow, back again? The stuff flew out of my bag. I'll just have to take what you dropped, too.
You dropped so much in the holes. Yeah, I am kinda sorry, but you're sorry too. We both lost a lot. But yeah, according to my notes, we should have had a secret that we could have done. Like a little one of those linked side quests that we could have done before even doing that dungeon. So where and how would we have done that? Let me just look around this area a bit more and see if I can find an NPC. Don't like. Why are there two caves here? We did go into both, right? Yeah, we did. Is there an NPC? I would like to know. I mean, we wanted to come back here anyways so that we could get this piece of heart. You got a piece of heart. Collect 4 to get an extra heart container. Oh, I'm aware, and I'm on my way to do that. If I dig here... No, okay, that spot looked suspicious. I was curious if there was, like, a soft soil spot there. Not that I'd be planting my seed there right now anyways. I don't suppose she would tell me anything new. Would she? If I go back into her house here? Oh, there's a new person here.
You cleared the snow, thanks. You can also use that shovel to dig up treasure. Try it everywhere you go. Hi, Link. Can I ask something of you?
Yeah.
I want you to tell a touching secret to the authors of my favorite book. The authors are twins who lived in Labrina's Symmetry City. But the book was written so long ago, they may be gone, okay?
Alright, so Symmetry City in the past, Symmetry Village.
The secret is...
something that I am gonna have to take a picture of. Give me a second for that. Okay.
Understand?
Yes.
Thank you.
And with that, I am gonna give this a little save and quit. And then we're gonna switch back over to ages. So, yeah, give me a second here. Alright. Back in ages. Symmetry Village in the past. We know where to go. We teleport straight up to the village, and then we're gonna go back in time. Now the question is, what residents of this village were the authors? I'll check these girls first. I can't interact with the Toonie Nut.
Welcome to Symmetry City. Did you need something?
Yeah. I need to tell you about Right W. Heart Pound J. Would you know about that?
Amazing. I didn't know that others knew the strengths of symmetry. Thank you for telling me. In thanks, I'll increase the number of rings you can carry. Let me see your ring box for a second. A nut for a jar of tuna. Here you go.
Really? You got a bigger rain box. It can hold more rains. This isn't the secret I was looking for that I thought we could do before the dungeon we just did, so that's interesting.
I'll teach you the secret for carrying many rings in Holodrum 2.
Alright, I'll take a quick picture of this.
Come back if you forget it.
Alright then, huh. I wonder who I have to talk to get this other secret that's on my list. Well, for now, I'm just gonna teleport back to town. and then save in Vasu Jewelers again. But yeah, if we look, our rain box, we can now carry 5 rings that we could potentially equip. But yeah, for now, I'm just gonna save and quit here. And that'll be about it for this video. In the next video, we'll be back in Oracle of Seasons. We might make it to the 3rd dungeon. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.